Hello, this is April from Northern Town Girl Crochets, and what I thought I would do is just redo the video for my eyelashes so that I'm on screen, because I noticed after I uploaded it I was off screen quite a bit. So I'm just going to redo this one, and so we're just going to do the fake eyelashes when you can't either afford to buy the fake eyelashes or you don't have any on hand. This is a nice alternative. So all I do is I take some cotton thread, this is just 100% cotton thread. I actually picked this up at the dollar store in black, and then I cut about 5 pieces about 1.5 inches in length to 2 inches, depending on what I want. And then I just take a longer string and I make a loop, and then I put that in, try to get it as even as possible. And then just pull that tight. And the end strand I'll end up working into the work here. And then I'll just clip that. And since it's a long piece, I can end up using it for another eyelash for later. Okay, so then I take my darning needle. So that's what you end up with, just like that. Then I take my darning needle and make sure, what you could do, now this head is already done, I just didn't close it, but what you could do before you even get this far, I would say it's advantageous to before you finish it off, say you get to this round here, I can't remember if it's 9 or 10 that this round is. So let's say you get to 12 or 13, you've put your eyes in. So before you finish doing these rounds here, I would then put in your eyes, also put in your fake eyelashes, and then you can tie them from the inside or sew them into the inside of the head. This head was already done, so that's why I am using this as an example, because it's already done. I didn't have to go ahead and make up one. So what I do is I go right above the eye to insert the eyelashes in, and then I pull it in as much as I can. Now sometimes what happens, see, I end up, because of these eyes, they weren't sticking very well, the backing staying on. I had to glue them, so now it's kind of hard for that eyelash to go through. But on a regular doll where I didn't have to use any glue for the safety eye, this can go right through the material here. So what I did, because I didn't, I only went to like maybe round 13 and then I turned my eye inside out, I end up sewing this lash into the back of the inside of the behind the eye, and then knotted it in there and then tied it in a knot. But because this head is already done, I'm having to do it this way, but I can't get that to go in any further. And then what I do, I leave that, and then I go to do the eyelash. So what I did is I had an extra piece of the same color, and now I'm going to make the eyelid. And by making the eyelid, this will also keep your eyelashes down and keep them in place. So I start about here to the other side of the eye. Now, because I have glue in the back of this, it's kind of stiff. And then what I do is I loop this around the top of the eye, probably about 3 or 4 times. It'll also depend on the thickness of the yarn that you choose to use, about whether you want it that thick. And see how that automatically just put the eyelashes down? It held them down. stiff because of that glue. And then once I've got that, so that's 3 times now. So what I'll do is I'll bring it out through to the bottom. And this side, I will also put through the head and to the bottom. Just like that. And then I will tie those 2 together, and then I will cut it. I will also tie this. Now see, normally this eye is already done. So normally I would have tied these 2 eyes together, like the 2 black strands. However, as I said, if you only crochet your head to about here, then you can sew it right into the back of the eyes onto the material and secure it in place instead of having to tie it. And then once that's done, you just trim up your eyes to the length that you want. And what I did, I liked, instead of just a plain eye like that, I like to make it a little bit bushier. So all I do is rub the cotton strands, and see, it gives already a look of a bushier eyelash, or fuller eyelash, I should say. And then that's it. It's that simple. That's all you have to do. And then you have saved yourself some money from having to buy fake eyelashes. And you can either do this with thread, cotton thread, or you can do it with yarn. It's really up to you. And it's that simple. And then you just tie in all your ends and stuff them back inside your head. And you're done. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.